'Cause you're never alone. You're never alone.
Never alone.
Anja, I feel like you're a family member. Good to see you back.
Yeah, it's so good to see you again as well. Yeah, I was actually remember all the interviews from last year, especially our one that we had last year.
You remembered all the interviews that we had last year?
Yeah, it was quite an intense time last year, I think. Like, I was so new and didn't really know what I was doing, and like
you were runner-up.
I was alone. I was actually quite alone, even though like I was singing a song Never
I thought
Alone.
your sister lives in Copenhagen.
Yeah, she does. Like all my family does, but still, it's like I don't know. I was like really doing the competition very much by myself. Like I think this year I'm still like by myself, but I have my mum here behind the stage with me.
It's a lot of
My good
Qantas
old
miles, isn't it? Like back and forth.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like when you love two countries equally, and that's the honest truth. Like there's so many things about Australia that I love, and there's so many things about Denmark that I love. It's like that's what you do. You go back and forth, and I have family in both countries, so I really, that's what you do.
Australia's in it now, so you could actually, you could do both.
Yeah, I could. I am a dual citizen of both countries. But it's just been like the most amazing experience being able to live here in Denmark and learn so much more about, my roots. And I've been around on a Viking ship for like a week camping, like on a traditional Viking ship. We went camping each night and like living like the Vikings and doing all this like crazy stuff. I don't know. It's just been like really nice to come back to my roots and learn about like what makes me different.
And how does it feel to have friends in 2 time zones? Like, that must be difficult.
It is hard. It is hard because like when I'm in Australia, my sister's always like, you got to try and keep in contact. But I think it actually kind of works once you get used to it. You know that Australia's awake from this time to this time. So
fantastic. Dansk Melodi Grand Prix last year, you were so close. What's different this time?
This time, I think last year I feel like I was really chasing myself. I was really like, here's Anja, and like, who is she, and trying to like find who I am, and I was like constantly like running after myself. And the most important thing that I've learned is that I'm right here, and that like that's probably what I've learned in that like that's what's different, is that I'm really much more aware of who I am, and that's what my song's really about, is that like sometimes we hide and we don't even realize that we aren't being ourselves, or that we're scared to show who we really are, and then all of a sudden we realize, or we go whoa, and make the decision to break free and show our true colors and stop fighting, lay down our armor, put down our gun, like, break those walls down and reveal our true colors. And it's the most invigorating experience ever, and I think it's something that everyone can relate to. So
I'm completely blown away by it. I mean, my next question would have been like, will I am on speed dial, but I'm just in this esoteric deep zone now. I feel like my next question should be something equally as introspective. Wow, Anja, that's really, really deep.
Yeah,
and how do you think, how easy is it to kind of put such messages of depth in a contest that has often been labelled as bubblegum and frivolous?
And it is. I think like a lot of people, like there is a Eurovision, this is what a Eurovision song should sound like. This is the formula, and I wrote this song 3 years ago, not specifically for Eurovision. That's the thing. Like I wrote it because of something that just poured out, and then after I wrote it, I was like, this I could imagine in Eurovision. Not because it fitted the formula, because it was different, and I could see the whole scope on stage and how it would look, and the vocal is massive, like a huge song.
Yeah, but I mean that's your thing, girl. You want the
thing.
Voice, you don't win that with your eyes closed.
It's definitely not an easy song to sing, that's for sure. There's nowhere to breathe. Like there's hardly anywhere to breathe. Lots of lyrics, the pitches, like all this. It starts low, and then it keeps hitting that high note, and there's lots of ad libs at the end and stuff. So yeah, it's a really complex song, but when I'm singing it, it's effortless because I feel really like connected to the song, and it's a message, and so it's a story. It's like wherever the vocal goes, it's because the story is climaxing. It's because you're coming down in emotion and depth and drawing people in, and the most important thing is to make a connection with people at home, so that they feel like they're there. Not everyone can be in the arena, so. Yeah.
We need to book a couple of hours and just really catch up.
Yeah.
Anja, you're always wonderful to talk to. Thank you so much. Our readers are firmly behind you. You're one of the favourites to win Dansk Melodi Grand Prix.
Thank you.
As you won last year, our favourite. Do you want to speak to the camera?
Yes, I'll say thank you everyone for supporting me all this time, and you're the reason that I've come back, honestly, because I had such an amazing time last year and had so much support after. So I hope that I can go to Eurovision this year and make you guys all proud. And yeah, I really appreciate your support.
And celebrate that Australian-Denmark diversity. Thank you so much, Anja. Thank you.